Zakaria alayhi salam is among Muslims, and the vast majority of them are in deep corruption. He doesn't have any support system. Who's he going to you can complain about the kuffar to the believers. Who are you going to complain to about the believers themselves? Where are you going to go? Right? So he's in that state. And Allah says, إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ نِدَاءً خَفِيًّا. When he called on his Rabb with a secret, silent call, he made sure nobody hears this dua. This is incredible. Now billions of people know this dua. Allah put it in the Quran. Now everybody knows it. But he made sure that his dua would be a secret. إِذْ نَادَى رَبَّهُ نِدَاءً خَفِيًّا. Now what's amazing about that is one of the rahmah that Allah has given Zakaria alayhi salam. To this day, every time somebody's reciting the Quran and they recite Surah Maryam, who's getting the ajr? Who's getting the reward? And that dua he made in secret. No human being recorded it. No historian knew about it. No, it's not in the Bible. It's not recorded in their books because it was a secret dua. He didn't tell anybody. And he only told Allah. This is a conversation between him and Allah. And Allah knows. Only Allah knows this dua. And Allah decided to take that secret between him and his servant Zakaria and publish it in the Quran for us to know until Judgment Day. And every time we recite this dua, his maqam goes up. This is raf'u dhikr. This is Allah elevated him. So what does that mean? Maybe all those years, his pain, and in that moment of his death, when he was making this dua, his pain, in that time, he didn't even know that was the best moment of his life. Because that moment of his life was so beautiful, Allah put it in the Quran. It's so powerful, that moment. How would you know, and how will I know, what is the best moment of our life? Because people, when you ask, what's the greatest accomplishment of your life? You think of, well, I met the president, or I won this championship, or the day my business took off, or the day this happened or that happened. Major events in your life, right? And what people do with major events is they take a picture of them. They frame them in their house. They put them as the background on their phone, the wallpaper on their phone. This is the major event of my life. They wear it like a medal on themselves. And here you have, this man has this moment in his life, he wouldn't even know at the time. He wouldn't even know that was the most precious moment of his entire existence, even as a prophet. What is Allah teaching us through that? Allah is teaching us that my relationship with Allah, your relationship with Allah, it's nobody else's business. And we don't know which of our deeds are the most value to Allah. And maybe there's even an ishara, an inclination in this ayah to let us know that my private moments with Allah are the dearest ones to Allah. They might be the most precious ones to Allah. Because the public moments, everybody else can appreciate. But the private ones are especially only and only for Allah. Only and only. What an encouragement for you and I to take some time where nobody can see. You're at home, you're making salah, maybe your wife can see you raising your hands. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough. You got to be somewhere, nobody's around. And you're just having a conversation with Allah. You're just having that conversation. It's your nida'an khafiyya.